Welcome everybody. Pursuit here, playing some RimWorld Alpha 8, and I wanted to go see what it's like in the nice cold areas. We're gonna go with some random Randy. Now that they have the new weather system, it should be very interesting to see how difficult it is to survive. We'll just go with the regular 100% with challenge mode there. Select the world that I already created. And so, since you cannot go on the ice, there's no growing period. There's no way you could even survive if you wanted to, I guess, is what they're kind of saying. There's the Boreal Forest and the Tundra. I'm thinking, yes, the Tundra is colder. I'm going to go with an option for using something with mountains. Granite, slate, and limestone. Granite, slate, and sandstone. Oh, there's different kinds of stone. What if I want them all? Limestone, granite, and marble. Interesting. So it looks like there's no slate in those areas. Huh. Very interesting. Well, we'll try one without the slate. We'll go limestone, granite, and marble. Which probably means I won't be able to make... break down the slate into metal, but that's okay. So, incapable of none. Currently at a social of 0. Doesn't mean can't do social, just doesn't have any right now. Steadfast, incapable of none. That really actually sounds pretty decent. Good research. And just average on a lot. Medicine's okay. Crafting's great. So maybe that'll be alright. That is Maker. 24 male. Let's see. This one, incapable of scary. Well, there's not really afraid of fires as much. A nudist and a green thumb. You know what? A nudist up in the tundra sounds like a really bad idea. Let's change that one. Volatile. Mental break threshold plus 15. No. Not with a small colony. You gotta have some decent people to start with. No artistic, no research. Another nudist. We don't want a nudist. Why are you guys trying to do this to me? Optimus. And Brawler. And capable of no. Caring, social, Brawler. No medicine. Okay, we really need... Let's just look at these first. Medicine. Terrible. Industrious and capable of none. Now that sounds really good. He's 59 though, so we might get cataracts someday and die on us, but I think we can live with that one. And lastly, capable of dumb labor. I think not. You're 65, 67, and capable of none, and masochist. Nah. Let's see. Intellectual, crafter, psychopath. What does that do again? But no crafting. Let's just... We want everything on there. Need some medicine. Mining, growing, none. Shooting, melee, none. Okay. This looks promising. 3 guys up in the tundra. That sounds about right. Sure, we'll go with that. Generating map. The colonists have landed now, and we're going to go ahead and get them setting up a really simple base here before we actually get them moving around and walking around not too brightly. Let's go ahead and allow all this stuff. And let's check out their characters. One of mine had a shooting, that's a shooting of 3, shooting of 5. So we'll give Solar here can have this, and the other two have only got 3, so we'll just tell them to pick up whatever. We get 1 knife, only 2 guns. So let's go ahead and grab those. And then let's just set up some simple perimeter here for a base. I'm thinking, I mean, that looks good right there, but just look around and see. I see there's some of these Cyptosleep Caskets. It's the kind of thing you might just want to go open up and see what happens at the beginning, because, you know, what do you have to lose? I'm thinking I'm probably going to leave it for the moment. I'm going to go ahead and any of these things that I see, I'm going to go ahead and free up, because we are in winterland, but it's still June, and the temperature's not bad out here yet. We've got to get going a little further before the weather gets bad. So let's go ahead and throw in some walls. And you know what? I would like to make stone walls. I don't want to mess with the wood if I don't have to. And there are a bunch of structures that are probably available. There's the ones down there, there's some here. Let's see if we can't just claim this, which happens to be just a stone wall. And rather than having to wait for our stone cutting table, we can go ahead and tell them to deconstruct that. And that might give us enough for a wall there. Let's see how much that does for us. So yes, you need a stockpile and you need some room, so let's go ahead and set that up too. I'm planning on putting a wall along here. Let's see if it'll even let me. It won't let me do stone until I actually have stone. So I can put, however, though, it's nice that they do this. You can say plan. So I'm going to put the door, I think, let's go like right along. This will probably be the door right here, so let's just cancel that so we can see where it's going to be. And we'll probably put some conduit walls right here and here so we can get out to some power. And we'll make this our first room here because it looks fairly spacious there. We can probably throw down some beds just as an idea. I'm thinking like right there, 3 beds, close to the door. It's only 6 degrees out, so I don't think we need to use the fires yet. And once they get that built, we'll have a room for them to start living in. For any of those who watched Tynan's video, he was showing how it was cold and they were going to die fast, but they're probably not going to be too bad off. I think they were in the worst time of year than I am here. I'm in June, so I've got plenty of time. It's still summer to set up some gardens and some other stuff. So let's go ahead and throw down some growing zones and some stockpiles. Maybe we should do let's do a dumping stockpile just outside the door here. We don't need to be too large, and let's just throw a stockpile. Let's see. We'll throw. Probably end up using this for more stuff, but I'm not gonna go with the standard stuff. I'm gonna put a regular stockpile in here to start with. I don't think there's enough stuff to worry about. Maybe we need it a little bit bigger. They'll fill it up as they need it. And we need a couple of growing zones before we get things going, because we are more concerned about the food this time around than we usually are. So let's do one like, let's start relatively small, if you can call that small. We'll do 2 types, potatoes and strawberries, which I'll set in a moment. And up here I'm going to make or maybe we'll do it over here. A strip of area. So let's delete this one. So this one's potatoes, which is the default. This one is strawberries, and this one is going to be my medical, the zirigum, and I don't need one for cloth, because we should have some for leather. I'm pretty sure there are some bunnies on the map here. Yep, like right there. Let's go ahead and, whenever we see this stuff, let's just go ahead and do it. We're going to have them hauling all this stuff back that we can. There's some squirrels. What else do we have? We've got some elk here. And the meat spoils now, so you have to be a little more careful. So we're going to want some elk, but I need to set up a freezer first also. So let's go ahead and let's just set all this stuff together. It's a good time of year. Later it might not be, but right now it's a good time to be gathering all this stuff and getting a little bit better look at the map. See if we see any metals around here. There's some more stone we could gather. Some more stone. This is probably pretty close to where we are right now. Some food. No, that's not terribly close, but the map's not that large, so we set it a little bit above the default. So that's looking pretty good. Let's go ahead and let them tear down. Oh, I'm thinking the other guys don't know what to do. Put everybody on wardening, put everybody on cooking. Which guy's our hunter? Yep, that guy's our hunter. We won't make the other guys hunt. Construct, repair, grow, mine. We're just going to put everybody on everything, and we will just babysit them a little bit. Art. If there's art to be done, nobody here is a strong art, so we'll just leave that off for now. We'll turn on when we need it. Cleaning for everyone, researching. Wow. Yeah, we definitely want you researching. But not yet. Not just yet. So, what do we have? So you guys should be, let's see, they're equipping their, oh, did you guys already equip your weapons? You did. Okay. Why are you moving there? I don't get it. Is there something to do over there? There you go. So once they get deconstructing that wall, which we can give them a little bit of speed to let them do it a little bit faster. And we should have enough stone going now that we can say sandstone, because I guess that was sandstone. We're going to put a conduit wall here and here. Put regular walls here and up here, and put in a sandstone auto door. Something a little sturdier. So we can babysit them while they do that. Let's see what they do here. I'm probably going to have to stop them, because once they run out of stuff to do, they're making some gross stuff there. We need to put in some power here too. So let's see. I wish they would finish their base there. Let's figure out where to put this real quick. I want this so we can walk by it a little bit. So right there, you can't really walk by it because it's blocking it, I think. We could put it right here, or we could drop it back a touch. Let's go right there. That will be our first means of power, and I'm thinking 2 more above is where it stops. So let's just go ahead and draw in some power cables here, and those guys are going to go plant, so that's fine. And let's just connect the 2 conduit walls there. What you guys doing now? You gonna go build some more? And they're gonna go back to doing whatever they're doing. Nice. Okay, so let's see, how good is our power? Oh, we got the power all the way up to here. We should put in a cook stove. But I'm thinking we should tell them to mine in here also. Because I think I'm going to want a cooking area in here or a fridge area in here. So it'll probably be fine to like put it somewhere right here. Let's go ahead and tell them they can mine this metal, and we'll see what we can put a cook stove in. Let's see. Production, a cook stove. If we want it done early, we got to tell them to do it. So let's just tell them to. We'll just make one of them work hard while the others sleep. You're just gonna all sleep while I plan. So the cook stove's gonna go. Maybe we should just put it. It'll get energy from there. Let's just go ahead and drop it down. I'm not too worried about it. We need to tell them to mine out a little bit farther in here, though. Tell them to go and collect the metal, I guess. Got to put in a wall here eventually. How much of that stone did we get down here? Okay, they ran out of stone was their problem. That's why they stopped. So let's go ahead and claim this also. Looks like we got different granite. Oh, we got granite and sandstone. Not sure how that works. Let's go ahead and claim this stuff though. And then tell them to deconstruct all that. Because they couldn't finish the wall here. That should give them something to work on. And, I mean, it's not terribly cold here. It gets down to 10 degrees, which isn't great. Let's see how their thoughts are about it. Slept outside, slept on the ground. Yeah, because they haven't finished the wall there yet. They're almost done growing all this stuff. They've deconstructed a bunch of walls here. Now the problem is, we told them to build this out of sandstone. And this is granite. What's the difference? Granite is actually stronger than sandstone, which is fine. Let's tell them to come take care of the sandstone first, which having several different metals may be a little bit several different stones may be a little bit annoying, but hopefully they've got enough that they can go. Can you come? Looks like we already got one person prioritizing it all. Okay, we're good. Let them finish breaking it down, and we can probably use some of that stone. Let's see what we have. Let's make sure that we don't have a lot of extra stuff. Chunks. Stone chunks. I want to have manufactured. I think we've got. Yes, we want stone blocks to be stored. They'll probably put them in here, which is fine. That should be okay. I'm thinking this has the. Yeah, it does. At least I've got somewhere to put it. Who was working on this? Deconstructing granite. Deconstructing granite. Okay, so one of you guys is supposed to be building this wall over here because you're still sleeping outside. Go, go, builders! Standing? What do you need? Did you seriously not have enough sandstone yet? Wow. I had no idea it took so much. Where else do we have to build from? So, my whole idea of great way to do it, let's just... I'm thinking this is sandstone also. Let's see if it is. It is. Let's go ahead and tell them to deconstruct this also, and hope that that is enough. Because I've already collected all the stuff from that one down there. So we're going to wake somebody up. Need defenses. Yes, yes you do. We're going to wake you guys all up. You don't mind, do you? Oh, that didn't work. I selected the bed. Deconstruct. And you too. We'll use that for something better later. We have an eclipse, and something about summer get going, and don't waste any time, or you'll freeze. Really? Are you just going to rest? You know, there's something more useful to do with yourselves, people. Like I said, a whole lot of babysitting. We got meals down here still, though. We got plenty of meals right there, so not terrible. But I need to put in a fridge area here, I think. We'll go ahead and get that started. Put in a cooler. And I think I will just put it right... I think I want the door right there, so maybe we'll put it up here. That should be okay. What you doing? Really? Okay, when you guys wake up in the morning, you guys are going to build this. Let's go ahead and tell them to structures. We will just use a wooden door here. I don't think I need anything special there. Tell them to do wood conduit wall. And who's going? What are you doing? Eating from packaged meal. Sure, why not? You eat your meal, and then you're gonna get busy. Low on food. Nah, we'll be fine. Look at that, you're actually building the wall. Good job. I didn't have to tell them. What are you doing? You're eating? Fine, I'll let you eat. Oh yeah, go, go, go! Build yourself a room! Look at it, it's almost done! It's almost done! Oh yeah, okay. Thank you, my little minions. So we need to build... Let's just keep on building with wood here. We will build a wood... We don't need a conduit wall along there. Let's just build a wood wall. I don't know if it makes a big difference for how that's in there, but that looks like it's just fine. And we'll tell them to also... So they're bringing some resources in. Hey, you guys keep going. Mining. I want you to mine out some more of this. Because I'm going to put a butcher table in there. Let's tell them to go ahead and start cooking some food here. Ellis. Sure. We'll call it Ellis Tundra, so I remember where I'm at. We are in the tundra. Okay, let's tell them to add a bill. Let's tell them to do find meals first. Config, do whatever times, use whatever resources you've got, both meat and vegetation except for human, which is fine by me, and then we'll do another one for simple meals. Of course, I don't know if we need that many. We're going to... The meals do spoil, so these guys are always eating these. You know, let's go ahead and forbid some of these meals. And we'll tell them to only do until you have, and we're gonna go, sorry, wrong way. We're gonna go with just 3 of each, because they're all cooks, and they can make themselves some food if they need to. That should keep the waste down a little bit until we get this in here going. So keep them mining. This is going to be my refrigerator. And we need some power. So let's just run it across there. That's fine. Now if the door gets busted, it won't be useless. Mining. Look at that, we're already getting food from our garden. And we've got our first attack. And you know what? 22 minutes in, before we get on an attack, which is probably only one person. Let's go ahead and see who it is. It's probably just... oh. Yep. Blue! Blue is coming in. Gonna ignite my cooking stove. No, you're not. So we'll be ready for her, him, her. Maybe we'll get ourselves another colonist if we can capture them. So, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Please let me know if you like this. Feel free to comment and subscribe for future content, and we will get back in on this world now that they've actually got a room to live in and a area to harvest. Things look like they'll be going fairly decent, and it's only June, so we've got a long time before it actually starts getting really cold. So I'll see you in the next one. Now get on with your pursuit.